close game, though, guys. Those could be really important points.
Barbosa kicks to Barnes, and he drops that one in. And the Warriors lead by 3.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Ibaka. And he banks in the layup. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Out to the right wing. Here is Livingston. Just 5 to shoot. Space sets a screen. Barbosa's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 4. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
Durant hits them both. For Durant getting to 15,000 points, the only player, Clark, to do it quicker was LeBron James.
Yeah, and it's even more impressive when you realize that Durant did spend 1 year in college, Kevin. You take a year off his age, and he and LeBron got to that point plateau in virtually the same amount of time.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Thompson's got 7.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
And no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Durant. And stolen by Barnes. Curry with it. And it's Waiters picking him up. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook double team. It's Durant with the drive. And the rejection by Ezeli. Curry with a wide open look. And again, no good by Golden State. Ball's knocked loose. Thompson. Shot is off. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Warriors on top. They lead by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
So far in the game for Westbrook, 10 points and 1 steal as well.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity too that he brings to the court.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's Cantor in the center position. Barnes can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Kevin Durant.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Ezeli the pass to Curry. There's the pick. Jumper off the screen. Can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Green missing.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
One-on-one fast break. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. It's Westbrook with the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of the backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Ezeli. Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
It's Durant with the drive. It's stolen by Green. Here's Iguodala, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Durant with it. Now Green defending.
And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. I mean, last season he said that he dunked so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting it.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in.
First team foul. Now into the lineup, the Thunder. Steven Adams.
Here's the screen. Iguodala against Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. They get Russell Westbrook.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Andre Robertson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. And Durant, here we go.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Green dishes to Iguodala. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Ezeli kicks to Iguodala. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Warriors lead by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And the final period of play just about to start. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots, and it's Ezeli in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much, he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did, but boy, that was a nice job.
Ezeli kicks to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the wide open shot from Green. Waiters grabs the miss.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Anthony Morrow. First personal foul, team second.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Shot off the pick.
Well, he's come out a bit chilly here in the second half. Not nearly as effective as he was in the first.
It's stolen by Green. The tray. And Steph Curry gets the 3. And the Warriors lead by 14. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
No good.